Asia is well known for its inspiring and beautiful nail art. David Lee, a leading and well-published nail artist from Taiwan, has trained hundreds of students in his techniques. His work is seen in advertisements for a wide variety of products and has graced the covers of many magazines.
我刚开始接触 OPI 其实是一个蛮巧合的一件事情。
When I first started, there weren't a lot of products to choose from in Taiwan.
可以让我选择。那因为在台湾
OPI was the first company that I found that provided products with the level of quality that I required.
去接触到了 OPI。那因为我一直希望能够有一个好的产品，让我一直去使用它。
The more I used OPI's products, the more faith I developed in the company and in its ability to continue to produce high quality and innovative products.
那慢慢，我发现其实我对产品的认识以后，我自己对这个 OPI 的产品是很有信心的。那这个就是我对 OPI 的一个接触的过程。
David fits an OPI Transform adhesive nail form to the finger, adjusting the C curve. He sculpts the free edge and overlays the natural nail plate with Absolutely Clear. Then he applies a bead of orange FX at the stress area. A bead of yellow FX near the cuticle, and a bead of green FX to the left side of the tip, stroking through the nail to create a translucent fade between the colors. Next, David applies a bead of shimmer effects to the stress area and a small bead at the cuticle, pulling the product forward. After allowing the product to cure, David shapes the free edges with a silver cushioned 180 file. He buffs the nails with an OPI level or fat file and an OPI smoother fat file. Then he applies one coat of rapid dry top coat. To form the flower petals, David applies small two-tone beads and sculpts them into a teardrop shape to form the petal of each flower. Then he drops a small bead into the center of the nail. To add interest, David varies the colors used for the two-tone beads throughout the entire set, making each nail an individual work of art. David adds the fine details and then finishes with a coat of rapid dry top coat. First, David creates a base for the design by sculpting a clear free edge and overlay. Then he applies a bead of yellow effects over the nail bed area. And a bead of red effects at the tip and blends the color back toward the yellow. He adds a bead of gold and a bead of silver effects and strokes the product out to the tip. David continues adding color beads until the desired color fade is achieved. Once the product is cured, David removes the form and shapes the nails with a white cushioned 150 file. Then he buffs the nail surfaces with the OPI leveler fat file. Then the smoother fat file, and dusts the nails with the fluffy. He then applies one coat of rapid dry top coat. To create the eye of the tiger, David applies a bead of white powder and sculpts it into the shape of an eye. Next, he applies a small bead of black effects to sculpt the iris. And places two tiny beads of white to create the illusion of reflection in the iris. He outlines the design with black effects, pulling it over the white slightly to shade the corner of the eye. To create the tiger stripes, David applies black effects to form uneven lines, varying the placement on the nail plate. Once the design is complete, David overlays the design with Absolutely Clear. He shapes the free edges with a white cushioned 150 file. Buffs the nail surfaces with the OPI leveler fat file. Then smoother fat file, and dusts the nails with the fluffy. One coat of rapid dry top coat finishes the look.